Alright, with some old steel cookies, some white glue, and a little itty bitty model house have to do with one another? Well, I'm about to show you. That ain't old cookies. Alright, we got white glue and we got clump foliage. I guess that's what they call it anyways. It's the Woodland Scenics products. They sell it to you with a tree kit. I didn't use it with the tree kit, so I saved it. But what's one thing you see around a lot of houses? Little things called shrubs. So we take some of this clump foliage and just lay it out. Make it where you think it looks nice. I don't like that being like it, so I just spin it around. But just, that's all there really is to it. Once you get them where you think you like them, to where they look nice to you, this is the one where I'll tell you 50-50 white glue will not work. Alright, that doesn't matter how much you try. You're just going to have to pop open a bottle of white glue, grab your little brush, hold it upside down, just put a nice dollop of white glue on it, and put it where you want it. Alright, as soon as you do that, or you can also do it the opposite, put a big blob of white glue where you're going to put it, and just press it in. Now, a lot of brush and all that you see around houses, they call them shrubs or whatever. I just call it brush. A lot of that has flowers, and I can show you how to make these things flower in a couple of minutes. As soon as the glue dries, because that's actually easier than placing the brush. Alright, I'll be back with you in a couple minutes after I do the rest of this. I'm hoping the glue's dry enough to do this. It's been about 30 minutes. Alright, got some red apple paint from Apple Barrel, 50 cents a bottle. I got my palette down here just out of the view of the camera, so don't worry, I ain't spilling it. Harvest orange, on out of there. Plain yellow. Yellow, yeller, it really doesn't matter how you say it, it's the same color. Some white. I don't have any purple or violet, so I'm just going to go with 2 blue. Alright. Keep in mind, I only used a drop of each in this palette. Alright. Ain't much. Alright. And it don't take much. Alright. Now what I use is a sort of an angled brush, but it's just a brush. It's not really that important. Any brush would work. Alright. Let's start off with blue. Okay, that brush ain't really that glued on there yet, but blue might have been a bad choice for that one. Since I'm going to be putting white flowers on the ones up front. Alright. Don't want much paint, you just want just enough on there. You just go through and just tap it on the very top. Alright. Just like so. Always go back and get more paint, but it's harder to get the paint off that you just put on. just go through and you just tap it on, just like that. Now, I know the blue's probably not showing up too well, but that's alright. You know, that's really all it takes to add flowers to shrubs and bushes. Alright, let's go with some yellow. Alright, now let's say you want flowers someplace else, like let's say in this field. Sorry, tripod just about fell off. Say you want flowers in this field. Alright, nice color for wildflowers is usually orange, yellows, and reds. So you just come back to some orange. And I've got a lot of yellow still left in that brush. Let me get that out of there. But yeah. Oop, sorry. I should have been paying more attention to what I was doing. Alright. I'm gonna add some orange. Just stipple it on there. Alright. There you go, you got yourself a patch of wildflowers. When that grows, when that dries, it'll look a lot better. But there you go, you just want to get it right on the top and just let it thin itself out. It'll actually look really good. You can also, let's say I want an apple tree. I'm sorry for all the movement. Let's say I want an apple tree out of one of these trees on this hill. Okay. Apples usually grow in bunches of about 2 or 3 at the ends of the limbs. So, and yeah, you do get apples up on top too. But there you go. You got the idea now. It's going to be an apple tree. Alright. Every little piece of clump foliage that you wind up getting red on is going to look more and more like an apple as it dries. And there you go. You got an apple tree. You can do the same thing with pears. Just use yellow or green yellow. And, you know, and get some pretty nice looking trees and all. And in scale, it's easier to do the illusion that is there than try to put all those little details onto there. But there you go. That's about how you do it. And now that the paint's pretty well dried over here, I'll take you back over here. And you can see the flowers on the shrubs. So just go ahead and do that. And you really can't go wrong. The more you put on, the later the season it is, or the quicker that those are blooming other than others. So have some fun with it. You know, it ain't that hard. Next week, I hope to be getting on to showing you how I do rock. And I'm also going to show you a little extra detail after you do your painting. Ugh, my mouth does not want to work with me today. So that's about it. That's pretty easy. Oh, I meant to show you guys how to do a gravel road, but I don't have enough time today. I'll show you that next week, okay? We'll be getting onto this, and you'll see how I do things. Hey, thanks for watching. Happy Memorial Day tomorrow. All my brothers and sisters ever served in the U.S. Army, hats off to you. Hey, anybody else in any other force, we're watching you. We're the oldest. We're your big brothers. See ya.